So with the Nintendo,
I wonder whose browser they're going to use.
Progression of Game Boy and Game Boy Color hits will become available on the Virtual Console, in addition to the new downloadable software titles. So just before we finish by confirming a launch plan for Europe, let's take a look at what will be on offer.
No, it won't be Google Chrome, that's for sure. It probably is Opera. If it's Opera, which Opera's what's on their Wii, and Opera really sucks on the Wii. It's horrible. It fails. Opera is terrible. Dogs and cats. Steel Diver. Pro Football. Street Fighter. Super Monkey Ball. Resident Evil. Combat of the Giant Dinosaurs, who the fuck cares? Dead or Alive? Another who the fuck cares? Ghost Recon. Oh, that'll do it. Right there. Lego Star Wars. Right there. Lego Star Wars in 3D. Sold. Sold. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of games. No way. Metal Gear Snake Eater? Oh, piss. Animal Crossing. Blah. No RPGs yet, really. No one liked that game when it first came out. They keep trying to do it. 190 yen. It was in the paper this morning. 190 or whatever, something like
be something for everyone. Sports, action,
no RPGs.
Fighter, family racing, RPG, all available.
Oh, what are you gonna call? What do you say an RPG is?
And now to the question. I know you are all very keen to
190.
When can you get your hands on your own Nintendo 3DS?
Well, it's the only reason I'm here, to be honest with you, but please, put us out of our misery. When can we get them?
Okay. Last year, we announced that we are aiming for a worldwide launch by the end of our fiscal year, which is March 31st. I'm now happy to announce we will honor this promise and will be launching Nintendo 3DS across Europe on March 25th.
March 25th. 2 months. Save your pennies. Save your pennies.
As always, retailer price of our hardware is decided by the retailers. So our trade price has been delivered to customers already. so please refer to their prices. So I can also confirm that during the launch window, which we are defining as between launch and end of early June, more than 25 games will be available to Nintendo 3DS owner.
And of course you can play the old games on as well, but 25 new games is great. That's certainly going to keep me busy, and that's 1 week after my son's birthday, so I'll be calling you for an early one. Now, for all of you watching online, I'm afraid this is the time where we have to say sorry that you will not be able to, of course, experience the Nintendo 3DS for yourself today, and for that we're sorry, but rest assured we will be embarking on one of our most extensive sampling campaigns in Europe, starting in February. And this is what you should be saying. Okay. I got excited. I thought I ran Nintendo for a couple of minutes there. Shibata-san.
Okay, so for all you watching online, I'm sorry that you aren't able to experience Nintendo 3DS for yourself today. But rest assured, we will be embarking on our most extensive sampling campaign in Europe starting in February. And we hope and we will be able to show Nintendo 3DS to as many people as possible before it launches. So further detail will be published soon on Nintendo website. So thank you all for your interest today. I hope you'll be able to convey today that this isn't just a launch of another game device, but the start of the new entertainment era.
And as the new head of Nintendo of Europe, I would also like to thank you for coming. So you've heard now all about what the Nintendo 3DS has to offer. For those who are watching online, as I said, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. But for those of you here, and this is obviously an exciting moment, we're going to ask you to follow us out and come and experience Nintendo 3DS for yourselves. Will you join me in saying thank you to Shibato-san for the good news and for the presentation today?
Yay!
Let's go.
That was a cool show.
The 3DS. Let's go.
Now, why couldn't Square do this? Why couldn't Square have done this yesterday? Why did Nintendo have to show Square how to do it?
Welcome to this European launch for the new Nintendo 3DS system. Now, they've just finished in the main auditorium with the main presentation, where they've had the big reveal. And we've all been introduced to this portable entertainment system. Now, it's 3D, but you don't have to wear the special glasses, which is quite amazing.
Who's
now,
Beth?
Behind me, we've got a gameplay area, which has been divided into various zones. And down there, having a look at what's happening, is Otis Dealey. So, Otis, how's it going?
Thanks, Beth. Well, it looks like the launch went very, very well, and there is now at least 1,100 eager journalists all proceeding into the gameplay area to sample the Nintendo 3DS for themselves. So let's have a quick recap. It's a portable entertainment system that allows you to engage with content in 3D without the need for special glasses. That's a very, very entertaining prospect. So we're now going to go through to the gameplay area. There are zones there, and each zone will let these people experience a different aspect, a different feature on the Nintendo 3DS. When we get there, I'll explain it to you in just a little bit. But what I really want to do is try and gauge the level of excitement here. I mean, this is something that Nintendo hope will completely revolutionize not just portable gaming, but entertainment. So I'm going to try and find myself a victim, if you will, to ask a question. Here's somebody. Excuse me. If I can just hold your attention for just a couple of seconds. What's your name?
Chris.
And where are you from, Chris?
I come from London.
Okay, so tell me, what feature are you most excited about?
Well, there's quite a few, to be honest. Obviously the 3D side of things, which is absolutely awesome, and then the Street Pass, that looks brilliant. So
yeah, the Street Pass is just a fantastic feature. You've come a long way, so I'm not going to keep you too long. Go forth and play. Thanks very much for talking to us. So if you just follow me right now, I'm going to take you into this zone here. This is the gameplay area, as I said earlier, and it's divided up into different zones. We've got the 3D photo booth there. Just next to it is the pet shop. There's a no 3D zone there. Over at the far end is the Dojo Ono. There's a cinema, a cafe, and a bar. Now, all these give clues as to